Hey guys, hey, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2. And fun fact, if you remember on the title screen when we first started the game, it was just Luger. But now that Elle's with us, she's on the title screen too. Isn't that a fun little detail?
It really is.
Alright, anyway though, last time, lots of stuff happened. We completed our very first mission as a DODA agent. Hooray! But we found a way marker, which is a key to get to Canaan. Hooray! And we accidentally brought that dimension's version of Mila back with us. Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah, and my whole party was a douche and used up all my items when fighting Yuze. Good lord, guys. Got a debt to pay off in the next area. You can't do that to me. Oh, hey, look, it's a gigantic monster in the background. We're not going to fight that, though. We only have 3 people in our party. But anyway, though, yeah. And she was not very thrilled with us because, well, we kind of lied to her a lot.
And did really bad things.
Well, we lied to her about what was wrong with her sister. We lied to her about what would happen when we did all that to her. What would happen if we destroyed the catalyst on her sister. And then because, well, you know, we were destroying the dimension. We weren't gonna, you know, have to worry about the consequences. She was never gonna find out. She was gonna go with it. And then we somehow accidentally brought her back with us. Whoopsie doodles. So yeah. And then when we told her everything, she got really angry and punched us in the face.
I would do it the same.
Yeah, and that's when people complain, people complain about how fractured Mila is really cold and just kind of mean to Luger. But let's go back to our wondrous Final Fantasy X Let's Play back in the day. That's not really that far back, but considering how I kind of was like, Titus, you don't have to be so whiny, and we were like, well, he has the right to be. He got pulled out of his own world into some unknown one where he essentially, you know, is kind of stuck here until he can figure out how to get back. Which, spoiler alert, we learned he could never go back.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, he's exactly like Fractured Mila. He can go back to his world, and she can never go back to hers.
Okay.
Because it's kind of gone.
A little bit.
And everything. It's kind of gone. So yeah, so she has quite the right to be a little cold and mean towards Luger at the moment. I literally do not blame her. If I was in that situation, I'd be pretty pissed myself.
Indeed, I would be too.
And yeah, and then the other complaint with her, as you kind of mentioned before when you said you weren't sure about her yet, is that she's nothing like Mila. Prime Mila. Mila Maxwell. Whatever you want to call her at the moment.
And whenever you explain that she's not, she isn't Prime Mila, it's like, oh, okay.
She is her own person. She's gone through her own experiences. She never... It's kind of fun to think about, though. Her dimension is essentially, what if the plot of Xillia 1 never happened? What if she just destroyed Exodus on her own with Yuze? What if she never met Jude and learned all that stuff? That's how she would have turned out. So it's kind of fun to look at it that way.
Question for you.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry. How many different fractured things are out there? Millions or?
Fractured dimensions?
Yeah.
There are tons of fractured dimensions.
Okay, so give me an idea of how many we're gonna be through. Is it over 30 or 20 or?
I'd say about over 20, but there is more than just 20. There are millions of fractured
That's what I
dimensions.
said. Are there millions
There's,
of them?
okay.
It's like...
Not millions. There's thousands of
returning
them.
to the prime dimension as a sign of your victory.
But yeah, and the reason why these guys are okay is now here's how it works. If you go into a fractured dimension, you're part of the prime, and you destroy the fractured dimension, anything from the prime will come back. So basically, like, if a Kresnik, the only people who can destroy them, can never find the catalyst and are stuck there, another agent will eventually come in, destroy the catalyst, and they'll poof out with them.
Oh, okay.
And there's our way marker. Isn't it beautiful?
Indeed.
It's shiny and gorgeous and has that cool, like, hey!
What's the meaning
what
of
the
this?
fuck?
Julius, no.
Just admit it, Luger. You don't have the stomach for this job.
Yes, I do. I can totes do it.
Very interesting.
Totes my goats.
So that's how
Oh,
you made
great,
your
it's
new
this
friend
guy.
there.
Rideau.
What
And
a
Ivor.
fascinating tale.
What the hell?
I hate Rideau. Rideau's a
Waiting
douche.
for us.
No one likes
Mr.
Rideau.
Rideau,
I
what are
assume
you
he's
doing
gonna be a
here?
boss later,
An odd
huh?
question for your new Department of Dimensional
Well,
Affairs
yeah, that's
Director.
kind of obvious.
Well done, former Director Kresnik. Recovering the Waymarker must have been quite an ordeal.
No more so than speaking with you.
Bird!
Lady Mila,
Let's go
Oh.
Inferno.
And Ivor's noticed our wonderful little
don't get
girl.
yourself all worked up. She's not your Mila, you know. Damn it, she's
Watch
still
your
Mila.
mouth.
Ouch.
I know that's not really her.
Yeah. May not be Mila, but
Welcome to
Ivor
the
is
real
still fiercely loyal to her.
Ah, Julius.
So yeah,
You
he may not be a
remember what
handmaid
it's
anymore,
like
but
to
he still
crush
enjoys
the
Mila.
dreams
Oh,
of the young.
I got a phone call, so we're gonna
Don't
pause
you?
for a second. Okay, okay, time to go back and ready to go. Okay, we're back, guys.
Drop it. For example, the time you rigged poor Luger's entrance exam so that he couldn't possibly pass.
Yeah, remember how you mentioned that exam seemed pretty rigged?
That
Yep, Julius did rig it.
not
He rigged it so we wouldn't pass no matter what. How dare!
Heed me, Luger. As director, I have new orders for you. Defeat Julius, recover the Waymarker, and give it to me.
Please, you have to trust me.
Yep. Follow Rideau's orders and defeat Julius, or trust Julius?
So what are we doing?
We're trusting Julius. I mean, he must have rigged the test for a good reason.
Pretty much.
Oh.
And
And
Rideau's-
besides, he's my Nissan! I can't
kidding
hurt
me?
him! I love him!
Isn't
In more ways
rogue
than one.
Kresnik annoying enough?
God.
So, ow in the face.
The employee handbook is quite clear about punishment for insubordination.
Don't care.
We'll help. No way. This is their fight.
I guess that's fair enough. But yeah, remember I mentioned boss fight? Oh, here
Yeah,
it is.
I knew it! I knew it!
Basically, though, if you actually go to fight Julius, you will fight Julius. But you don't gain affinity with him. And Julius' affinity trumps all. And our party equals Elise. Somehow she got messed into this, but here's Rideau. He's weak against light and dark, so yay for making
Let
blades.
me show you how the world works. Your one to talk. Said the pot to the kettle.
Shut up. Punishing shot. Spartan relay. Disintegrate. Dark punishment. Spartan relay.
Anyway. Quickly goes to the strategy menu. What do I got everyone on? Focus on attacks up to you. Careful. So attacks, only heal. Be careful, tough it out. Protect allies prior towards you and be careful. That's good.
Punishment. Spartan relay. Spartan relay.
Question, is this the only time we're gonna have to fight him in this?
Nope.
Anyway.
No, this is not. So not really a spoiler, guys. Seriously. I mean, Rideau is Rideau. We are going to have to fight him a couple more times.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. No one likes Rideau. And if you do, well, good for you. Why? Is my key question.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking a bad character, but he just looks like a creeper.
Well, he is a douche.
Guards were made. Be broken. Disintegrate. Punishing shot. Rolling thunder. Dark punishment.
I'll heal you.
Rolling thunder. Water fire. Link cannon. Rolling fiesta. Dark punishment.
No, I don't hit him.
Oh, okay. Looked like it was a
Gold
little too-
Fiesta has some good distance to it.
Okay.
Spartan relay. Now it's on. Spartan relay. Dance.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you, buddy? Do you have like a angry Alpinate or something?
Vendetta.
Hammer. Relay. Dance. Spartan relay. Punishing go. Disintegrate. Decision
All
mark.
right, here you go. Hey, thanks. Leave the arts to me. Protect Elise out there.
Zero. Okay.
Wait, cannon.
Spartan relay.
So hurry.
Decision mark.
Too bad.
Dark punishment. Spartan relay. Dark projection. Dark punishment. Dual wolf. Spartan relay. Spartan.
Behold my power!
Spartan relay.
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Dancing bayonet. Boom. I just slipped. Dark punishment.
Let's see here.
This has to be a joke.
Yay.
So, are all higher-ups like this? I sure hope not.
Just a few.
It must be hard being a grown-up.
Oh, you don't have the half.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh yeah, because I learned Arc Fire. Cool, and now I'm Brave Trigger, and everyone leveled up. Hooray!
Yeah, you learned it again.
Yeah, Arc Fire. I think you to switch up people's things. Anyway, though, we beat up Rideau.
Your brothers, no doubt about
And look, I have my weapon out that I was
Look,
using.
the way you
My
both
hammer.
vex me.
Stop it, Rideau!
Are you his brother or his mommy?
Kind of both. Oh, hi.
Luger! Last chance, Agent. Retrieve the waymarker and return to headquarters now.
Okay.
Smart move. You get to live.
I'm so sorry.
Luger.
You're coming with us.
Oh, he looks so upset about it too. Poor Ivor.
I know.
As I said before, he may not be a handmaid anymore, but he does indeed still as loyal as ever to Mila.
In a different dimension? You have got to be kidding me.
Nope, we are not. And let's go talk to Farah.
Mr. Bakor has been expecting you.
Hey. Say, have you heard anything from Julius?
Nova, I've told you that's classified.
I'm off the clock. Just a question between friends.
Nope, nothing at all.
Huh? But glasses guy. Aren't you worried? He practically raised you, didn't he?
He did, indeed.
He's the best big brother ever.
He is. And there's a reason he,
Going to
you
be
know,
okay?
rigged our tests so we couldn't pass.
It's gotta be.
There's a reason, a good reason. One I just can't tell you yet. Anyway, let's head up to see Beasley. He wants to have a chit chat with us. Congratulate us on our job well done. Probably.
Excellent work, Luger. You've gone
See?
above and beyond.
He congratulated us. Job well
You
done,
must
everyone.
Be proud of
Yay.
your talented brother. That's enough. Don't go praising him for this.
You got that right. Doing a good job meant destroying my world.
Our bad.
They told me about you. What was your name again?
Mila, the former Maxwell.
You're serious?
Pretty skeptical for a destroyer of worlds.
Not because we want to. We do it to protect the Prime Dimension. Also, we do it to reach the land of Canaan.
Canaan, the throne of the Great Spirit of the Void, Origin, guarded by Kronos.
You were serious about the Maxwell thing. I can see that now.
Just something I heard from my sister.
Then your sister is a very well-informed woman.
Well, she was. We can't
Legend
kill
has
her.
it,
Look.
Origin
Oh, yeah,
will
yeah.
grant the wish of the first human who comes before him to plead their case. Beasley! That was the pact made eons ago between humanity and spirits. The three primordial spirits.
The three were Maxwell, Kronos, and the Great Spirit of the Void. Origin.
The pact came to be known as Origin's Trial.
Present yourself to the Spirit of the Void, and any wish may be granted.
Sounds like anything at all.
Yes, the Void gave birth to the whole of creation. Its great spirit, Origin, rules over all of his kind. A being so powerful could surely grant anything and everything.
Why did they agree to such a pact?
To test us, to test our strength, our will, our ambition. Or so some believe. Perhaps they just find enjoyment in watching humanity struggle and suffer.
The Great Spirits wouldn't do that.
No, they bear no love for us.
She was an essential cog in my machine.
Flashbacks to the first game.
You may be right.
Indeed.
The scions of Kresnik have waged war amongst themselves for centuries, each one hoping to reach Canaan first. At times, father against son.
And occasionally, brother against brother.
Yeah, Origin's Trial's been going on for a long time.
Get to the point already.
Like during during Xillia 1, it was going on during then too.
After all, let's just hightail it to Canaan.
Would that it were that simple, but alas, it's not.
A single waymarker won't get you to the land of Canaan. You'll need 5 in all. This is but the first. Maxwell's temporal blade.
Or
The
Musée.
others are the Longdow's Dust, the Seafall Phantom's Eye, the Arc Sentinel's Heart, and... the final one is still a mystery.
Unfortunately, all of these items have fallen through the proverbial cracks in the prime dimension.
So we find them in the fractured ones, is that it?
Precisely. If a waymarker exists in a fractured dimension, it would have to be the entity that differs the most from its original nature in this one.
In other words, the waymarkers will always be divergence catalysts. And bringing the lost waymarkers back into the prime dimension is the real mission of the agents.
Not everyone is suited for a mission of this nature. An agent must have a very specific power to carry matter from a fractured dimension into the prime one.
Here at Spirius, we have a title for those who possess that ability. They are the Keys of Kresnik.
And by they, we mean you, Luger.
Julius is not included with that?
No, there is only one Key of Kresnik. There's only one, and that's how we were actually able to pull Fractured Mila back with us. The Key of Kresnik basically has the power they can take anything from the fractured dimension and pull it back into them to the prime with them.
Okay.
And there's only one person with that power. Julius don't got it. He might be able to use Chromatus, but he don't got it.
Okay.
But my power.
Yes, the same power that my agents have scoured the fractured dimensions to locate.
Yeah.
So why is Spirius trying to get to Canaan? What's your wish?
We will ask the Great Spirit Origin to nullify the existence of the fractured dimensions. Their numbers increase. We are no longer able to deal with them one by one.
Yeah.
Someone's hungry.
I can't help if my tummy's rumbly.
I'll arrange for
Feeling it right
refreshments.
now.
Why don't you just have Luger whip us up something?
Because I am best cook.
Are you suggesting that Luger's a good cook?
I guess he's okay. Mila too.
Well, someone had better feed this scrappy little thing before she passes out from hunger. Luger,
That was rude.
I have no
I
doubt
am the
you
best
reach
cook
the
ever.
location.
Just saying. Despite we still buy food in this game, I will do my best. But yeah.
Good luck.
Ditto.
Luger, I never wanted this for you.
Yeah, because you rigged my test. huffs away angrily.
I might be angry at him, but I still trust him.
Let's go to Luger's already. You should come too.
If I must.
Yay, we got some gall too for that. Anyway, though, let's just.
Well, isn't it a job?
Yep, let's just poof back to our apartment.
Yay for jump cutting features. Not really jump cutting. Sorry, I can't remember the word for it. Warping. Thank you. Warping. We're learning so much today.
Yep, indeedly do we are.
Shall we cut the episode off here then?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. I do videos like this every other day. Talk to you guys later, right? Bye-bye.